Hey, Picks and Parlay family. It's me, Detroit Lenny, here with a free MLB pick for you. We're going to talk Twins Mariners for Wednesday, July 19th. With me to do that is our man, Nick Parsons. How we doing, Nick Parsons? You ready to talk a little MLB action?
Absolutely doing fantastic. Closed out the first half really strong, and so hoping to keep that momentum going here in the second.
Let's talk Minnesota Twins traveling to Seattle, taking on those Mariners. Mariners, pretty hefty favorite here, minus 155. Over-unders at a low 7 here. Talk to me about that. Where are we going?
Well, the Twins and Mariners are at an interesting point of the season. They're both on the cusp of winning their division, sort of. Well, Minnesota is leading, but they're also not too far off from being sellers either. Minnesota is 48 and 47, leading the AL Central, as I mentioned. Seattle is 47 and 46, third in the AL West. Now, Seattle won the first game on Monday by a score of 7-6, and so these teams do, in fact, play on Tuesday, the day that we record this. So without knowing the results of that game, Letty, I'm not going to worry about picking a winner here. Instead, I'll focus on the total. You mentioned how low it is here, 7. We do have one decent pitcher, but I just think that this number, despite that, is just a little bit too low. And mainly that's because I simply do not trust Minnesota starter Kenta Maeda this year. He struggled from the get-go. He's now 2-5 with a 5.50 ERA. Most recently, he was shelved for 3 runs off 4 hits over just 3 innings in what turned out to be a fortunate no decision versus the lowly Oakland Athletics. The Mariners, they counter with Luis Castillo. And so he has a 6-7 win-loss record, but he has actually been very sharp this year. He has a 2.96 ERA and 1.03 WHIP, but he is coming off somewhat of a subpar outing versus the Tigers. He allowed 4 hits and 3 runs over just 4 innings. I do like Castillo, Lenny, but as I say, I think the overall situation points to these teams plating some runs here, both of them, and that this total of 7 is just a little bit too low. So my best bet in this game for Wednesday is on the over 7 runs.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, in today's MLB game, 7's a little too low for me not to take an over. I'm not saying like 7.5, I'll go under that, but 7, I don't know
Right.
here, especially with both these. You got Mineta, I don't know how you say his name, Twins pitcher. 2-5, 5.5 ERA. I'm not a fan of that. I'm going over to
No.
7 here, heftily overlaid to 7. Don't forget, if you're looking for Nick Parsons premium plays, head over to picksandparlays.net. Use the promo code MLB, save yourself 20% off of the entire site over there and all Nick's premium plays. Use the promo code MLB. And until then, we're rolling Twins Mariners over 7 for Wednesday, July 19th. I'm Detroit Lenny, Picks and Parlays. Nick Parsons, Picks and Parlays. Good luck, unless you're against us, folks. Take care.